Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It is now season 4 of our Dawson's Creek rewatch. I'm Katie.
I'm Danny.
We are so excited to be done with season 3.
Girl,
honestly.
Legit.
And to see what all of the Capeside Mass kids are up to their senior year.
I know. And Katie brought in some candy corn and pumpkins.
So good.
I just ate, I don't even know how many pumpkins I ate since I've been here.
Probably like 3, not that many.
I think it's more, but they're totally stuck in my teeth. I'm sitting here going,
it's like the wax.
My tongue is like all over my teeth. And it is driving me crazy, but they're delicious.
We are totally leaning into spooky season today. We already have a spooky season episode from a few weeks ago, but today we wore our black. We have our skeleton mugs.
They're dancing.
We ate some waxy pumpkins. So we're like,
and
we're ready.
We are team candy corn. I know it's a big debate every year. You're either like candy corn is trash or candy corn is the bomb. And guess what? We're on the bomb side.
I love candy corn.
I fucking do too.
I will say I stop now, whereas I used to just be able to just down some candy corn. It hurts my stomach.
Can I tell you what my favorite thing is?
Tell me.
Is having it with something salty.
Okay.
Like popcorn or pretzels.
Okay.
Oh, it's life. Because like when I go to the movies, I like popcorn and M&Ms mix, the salty and the sweet.
Yeah.
So if you can make like a mix with some popcorn and pretzels and candy corn, oh, it's amazing.
Okay. I will have to try that because that does sound really good.
You will love
it. Before we get into the actual episode, I looked up just like some general information on season 4. So it was filmed between mid-2000, early 2001.
Okay.
And it aired in October 2000 to May 2001. So they were still filming it even after, like, they didn't film the whole thing. Like, they were still filming it once it was on the air, which I thought was really interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
They usually do that with shows now. Usually they film the whole thing. No,
I guess not.
Back before streaming.
Yeah.
It was probably like
different because they have the whole season ready for you. And there were 23 episodes in it, and it's their senior year. And it was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is where like all the seasons are filmed. One thing we're going to learn as we go through this season is that Meredith Monroe, who plays Andy, ended up being written out in this season. So I was looking for like reasons why, because I thought maybe she had a movie, but there really was no reason.
She was also old.
I know.
So maybe she made that decision. Like, I am 28. Because she was 26, right, when they started this?
I want to say she was 28 when they started.
Well, anyway, I bet it's just she was just like, okay. I cannot. But this is interesting because mid-2000 to early 2001, I turned 21 in 2001. And I remember, like, dipping out of Dawson's Creek around this time. And then I went back in it. What's wrong?
I'm hearing, like, a static. Keep going.
Uh-oh.
I don't hear it now.
Okay. Weird.
It's the ghosts.
It's the gremlins.
They're here for spooky season.
And I dipped out because I was in college, and but then I came back for the last season.
Okay.
So or I would watch it sometimes, but not intentionally.
So you're saying for seasons 4 and 5, when we're watching now, could be the first time you've watched it like in order fully.
I think I remember watching season 4, a lot of it, because I remember me and my roommate at the time being all about Pacey and Joey together.
Okay.
And then, even though, like, you know, it was a high school drama, but we were college girls watching it because why not?
Why not? It's Joshua Jackson also. So hello.
Y'all know how I feel about him.
Y'all know.
So anyway, I think maybe once we get farther along in season 4 and then in season 5, I'm gonna be like, what
happened? Yeah.
But
makes sense.
It's fun. But okay,
Here we go.
So the first episode in season 4 is titled Coming Home. And the summary is: uncertainty fills the air as Pacey and Joey return to Capeside following their summer-long voyage.
Yes. So this is an example. We've had different seasons that literally pick up at the same moment the other one ended.
Yeah.
But this is an example of like
summer
right
break.
Away in that intro, everyone's talking about what they did over the summer. So, you know, summer has ended. And yeah, they're coming back.
And don't they look they all look so much older.
They really do.
Which I thought was interesting because I remember, now you had a senior last year, you have a senior this year, and you'll have a senior next year.
Yeah.
I feel like that summer before your senior year, a lot does change.
It's true.
It's like the summer between your freshman and sophomore year. A lot changes.
Yeah.
Like most kids, when they start high school, they look way young. And then the sophomore year, it's like, hello.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. They all looked older. I loved Pacey's rant about melodramas.
Oh, I know.
I love when they're
So
like
good.
talking to the, but see, that reminded me of early Dawson's Creek writing, like seasons 1 and 2, when they would kind of directly address the audience.
Yeah.
They'd be like, will they or won't they?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know. And they're like kind of like making
it's like
fun of
tongue-in-cheek,
it.
Yeah.
And that was really a throwback to that for me, because he's talking about like did they have sex, or like what was their level of intimacy in the summer, and everyone wants to know. And in that conversation they're talking about like their friends and the people in Capeside, but really like they mean the audience.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really fun.
Right.
And they seem to have had a great summer.
Yeah. And you know what, the summer before senior year, so much happens in life, right? A lot, and not just the summer, but that whole year of your life.
Absolutely.
A lot happens.
Yes.
In your teen life. Yeah. And okay, Jack and the tan.
Hello. I know.
I was like, he became a model. And even Joey says, like, somebody's been lifting. And I was like, yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah. Like, hello.
Yeah.
Okay, Smith.
Yeah, he looked really good.
He did look really good.
Really good.
He has that, like, so Troy and I talk about this before when I used to watch Queer Eye. I love that show. Okay. And it's no more after this season, but Anthony on that show, I'm like, God, he is just such an attractive human being. And Troy said, he's one of those people who everybody thinks is good looking.
Yes.
Because, there's some people who, like, generally females will be like, whether it's a male or a female person, females will be like, oh, they look so good. And then the opposite sex or whatever will be like, no. But there are some people who universally are attractive. And Jack is one. Oh, Smith. Sorry. Your name is Smith. But he's one.
I totally agree.
Rob Lowe is another.
I was about to say Rob Lowe's one. And then on
and Taye Diggs, I feel like, is another.
Taye Diggs is another.
Come on.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Right.
And on Amazon Prime, when you like kind of scroll or hover, they show you like the actors who are currently like on the screen. And Smith will come up, so and it's like a current picture of him. He's so cute.
He's Salt and Pepper now.
Oh, I love it.
I love it. So good on him.
Looks so good.
Not fair.
I loved when they were sitting on the beach, they being Jack, Andy, and Jen. They're talking about Survivor. Yeah. They don't say the name of it.
No.
But they're like, who would you vote off? And then I'm like, well, maybe it's just like Never Have I Ever. Like maybe it's just like a weird game.
It's Survivor.
But then they start talking about allies and stuff. And I was like, oh no, this is when Survivor came out.
Oh yeah. But they can't say it because it's a different network.
It's a different network. I thought that was really fun. And then this, like, you want to be like, because you would say it to your former self at that age when Jen's like, oh, don't take my picture. I look terrible.
I know.
And I was like, oh my God.
But we still do that, Katie.
We still do it. And we definitely did it back then.
Yeah. But okay, him and the camera, memories.
So good.
Do you remember when disposable cameras came out?
Oh yeah.
And those were like the hot. I used to get those, and you could buy like a 3-pack or whatever. And then I would take them to like the beach or like a party. And then it was so exciting going to drop it off at the drugstore and wait for your film to get developed.
Yeah. So fun.
I can remember when 1 hour photo became a thing.
Yeah. That was probably late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say maybe a little earlier.
Remember that creepy movie Robin Williams was in called 1 Hour Photo?
Super creepy.
But see, I feel like that's so crazy because that's so antiquated now. But it wasn't that long ago.
Well, kids think it's cool now to get a disposable camera,
right?
Because it's such a different experience,
right?
To like click the thing and you can't see it right away, and so there's an element of surprise in a way. Oh, what's going to be on there? What's it going to look like when I get it back?
Well, because that's the thing. Like now we take how many pictures?
I mean, how many did we just take of our coffee mugs?
Oh my
God,
it's 6? So stupid. And you guys, we didn't even talk about Gaga on the last episode.
I know. I thought about that at the end.
It's fine. Like this past weekend, the last week, we tried to go to Lady Gaga concert. It got canceled, but don't worry, it's rescheduled. But anyway, we took 80 bajillion pictures and deleted just as many.
Big time. There's some stat, I'm going to totally get it wrong because it's not in front of me, but essentially the amount of pictures that are taken in a day now.
Oh, yeah.
Is the equivalent of like all of the 1990s and put together.
Because people do things just for the picture now.
Sure.
And I don't feel like that happened as much.
And you can take 10, 20, 30 of the same picture.
Well, I mean, social media has changed that for everybody.
Big time.
Like, especially for teenage girls.
And obviously cell phones. Like,
oh, of course.
But yeah. The reason for all the pictures. Yeah.
Okay. What do we think of about Pacey's shaved head?
This is weird because I did watch this in one sitting, like sitting, watching it, not doing anything else. And I swear I didn't notice it in the opening scene.
What?
And then the intro music plays, which, by the way, I was singing to myself.
I know, same.
I was like, why am I singing this
I hate this song? It's so dumb.
I was singing Hearts in a Barrel and all sorts of stuff. Then it came back on after the intro music, and I was like, wait, where's his hair? How did was it dark?
Okay, adding this to the Katie memes.
Your life
is too crazy when you don't notice that somebody has no hair anymore.
I did notice, but like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
But I don't like it. No. Did he do that for a film or a show or something?
Know.
Why does it look like that?
I don't.
He's still really cute.
I mean,
I just was like, I love his hair.
It was supposed to go along with the storyline of like they were on a boat, so he just shaved his head.
He was
like,
just
Joey
like
didn't.
Joey's hair was all long,
the same.
Yeah, the same.
I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Oh, when was Cruel Intentions filmed?
Probably
his hair was dyed blonde in Cruel Intentions,
so maybe they had to shave it. I forgot about that.
But I mean, he had his frosted tips in one episode, and they dyed it back.
He could have had blonde hair on his way back from Key West. Anyways,
I'm wondering what you thought.
Okay, so Sasha Alexander is the name of the actress. Gretchen. Love her. Couldn't figure out how I knew her.
I don't know her. What's she from?
NCIS.
Oh, I don't watch that.
And she was in the original seasons, which I looked up because I was like, is this the same time? Is this before? This was before. NCIS debuted in 2003.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's been around that long.
It's been on for 22 years.
Holy.
And she was in the first 2 or 3 seasons. She was one of the main characters. Her name was Kate, but she had like black hair. So super adorable. She's super small in NCIS too. So I was trying to figure out if it's just because she's like maybe by other actors who are bigger in NCIS or what, because she's obviously small in Dawson's, but I remember her being like really little,
like short,
yeah, just small. I don't know. I'll look up a picture of her from NCIS to show you, but I do love her. I think she's a really good actress.
Well, the Pacey sister phenomenon is funny. We have talked about that multiple times.
Yes.
So he's only alluded to sisters a few times.
Right.
And now all of a sudden here comes one
who apparently isn't that much older than them and is back because she's back from college.
And then Doug be like, all right, y'all got to get out. And I'm like, what?
And we'll get to this.
I know.
But this house that they go see, that's so terrible.
I'm like, that's amazing.
This is the cutest house I've ever seen.
They would not be able to afford that.
No. They're making it sound like it's like a shack, like falling apart. I'm like, this is
and it's because there's like an old couch.
Yeah. And there was like a drop cloth from painting like on the floor. I was like, hello. This house is great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But so I said here in quotes, people will ask. And then I said, are we people?
Yeah, because
we are.
Okay, but
because we want to know.
Let's just talk about this. They end up saying that they did not have sex on the boat.
And then they're in twin hammocks reading a book.
Okay. Hello. That was so stupid. I'm living there. I was sitting there watching this, and Troy was in the kitchen doing something because Cooper was at rehearsal or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they showed that. I was like, oh my God, that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Like, let's do the thing that we do.
Well, and I knew it was going to be something stupid.
That was really stupid.
But that was like,
and they're reading The Little Mermaid.
Teenagers do not like,
yeah.
Guys, I was like,
no.
Not a cool teenager, and I didn't even do that. Okay.
It was bad.
Like, I don't know. Like,
that's like some old people shit right there.
I don't even do that.
I do have a hammock, and I like to read in it.
To Brant while you're holding his hand?
No.
Okay.
You better leave me alone when I'm reading that hammock. That's my time, okay? If I'm in the hammock with a book, y'all better go the other way.
Don't lay underneath me and hold my hand.
No.
I just can't. That's so weird.
Yeah,
but also, okay, let me rewind for a second. When Joey goes to Dawson's house and nobody's there and she's just walking around.
I know, that was weird.
That's fucking creepy.
I thought that was creepy. I mean, I guess it's just showing her comfortability with them. But yeah, it was weird. I didn't like it. Okay, and then this trope of all the able-bodied young men painting houses every summer. Is this a thing young men do? Because we also see this in American Pie around the same time. Every good-looking young man, that's his summer job. They're painting all the houses all the places.
And why?
And why?
Have you ever repainted a house?
Personally? No.
I mean, like.
I'm not a good-looking young man.
As a homeowner, have you ever repainted your house?
Like had someone else paint it for me? Yes.
Okay.
Once.
Okay.
So far.
So it's not like super common.
And that's because we did an addition. So
Well,
we either
there you
had
go.
to match the paint or just redo the whole thing.
It's expensive AF.
It was so
like who all these fancy ass
expensive.
people getting their houses repainted all the time.
I know. I just thought that was funny.
It is funny.
That was their job. Okay. So the part where so all the Henry stuff. Can we get into this?
The what?
Henry. Is he just not coming back? Is that what this is? He's like written off? Okay. That's what I figured. So he's 4 hours away because his football camp apparently went so great that he got offered to go to some boarding school, and that's where he is. And then basically he ghosts Jen and has Jack basically break up with Jen for him.
That's the next episode.
Oh, sorry.
But we can jump into that if you're
But
ready.
he's gone. He's gone.
I don't think he comes back.
Okay. And so
wait. Yeah, I don't think he comes back.
And then Grams is talking to Jen, and Grams is against them trying to do long distance. And she kind of has a point.
I mean, she does.
She's like, oh, pining away for one weekend, whatever. So I thought that was interesting. I was like, oh, I guess Henry's not coming back. And then the dive-in sounds fun. Going to the dive-in. As I said, dive-in sounds fun. Literal. That's what my paper says. Seeing Jaws. That's super cool.
In the water? No,
water.
ma'am.
Yeah, that'd be
in
fun.
the dark?
Yeah, in the dark. In the dark water.
Yeah. I'm scared of water. It's like space.
True.
Like, guys, maybe we're just not supposed to know.
I mean, probably some of that. And then Pacey just starts acting like a complete jerk.
I know.
And she and Joey says, "Who are you ordering people around?"
Yeah.
I mean, I guess what they show maybe sort of realistically there is that Joey and Pacey are in their bubble.
Yeah.
And they have this experience that only belongs to them.
Yeah.
And now you're back in the real life.
Well, they ran away from their problems.
And the problems are still there.
Yeah.
Now they're facing the people who it's awkward with or who are mad at them or whatever. And on top of it, like there's unresolved issues with Joey and Dawson that Pacey knows about. And, it's just the whole thing.
Whoa, where did my notes? There they go. I feel bad for Dawson, but also he's kind of being a baby.
Totally.
Like I do feel bad for him because that really sucks. But also he's kind of being a baby this episode.
Yeah. And he's like, Jen, I thought he wasn't going to come when Pacey shows up at the dive in. It's like, well, you don't have any control over that.
I know.
Neither does Joey, neither does Jen.
I mean,
come on.
Yeah. But in that vein of running away from your problems, Dawson got a break from his problem this summer too because they were gone, so they could just have fun and not be confronted. But now everybody's back, and that's
true.
Yeah,
that's a great point. The reverse is true. It's not just Pacey and Joey. It's Gina. Oh, she has a lesson in a few minutes.
Sorry, buddy. I heard the wind chime on the door, and I was like, "Oh no!"
I thought the brick from Hemingway's house was a cool gift that Joey gives him.
Yes. I was like, what?
And I figured it was something for Dawson at the beginning of the episode when Pacey's like, this is heavy. She's like, oh, that's for my sister. And then you see her give her sister a plant.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like that's going to come back.
Yeah.
And then it was a brick from Hemingway, which I feel like isn't a thing. You can't really take a brick from his house.
Would you like to get a brick?
I mean, and he did say to her, he killed himself in that house, right? And she was like, well, still.
Listen, don't give me a brick.
Really?
I think that's a shitty present.
I wouldn't mind a brick. If it was,
where would you want a brick from?
Ooh, that is a great question. Yes, I would. With Stifler's face on it. No, not Stifler's face, Finch's face on it.
Anyway, where would you want a brick from?
Maybe Wrigley Field.
Oh,
yeah. Okay. Like if they ever redo Wrigley Field and they sell off the bricks. I don't think they will because it's was built in 1909 or something.
Really?
And it's the original stadium still.
And you would like a brick?
I would take a brick from there.
Okay. I don't care. Nobody 100%. Has to give me a brick.
That's the only place I can think of. Yeah.
Okay.
And if maybe it isn't a brick house, but if the house I grew up in was redone or torn down, I maybe want something from that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Now the song's in my head. She's a brick house. She's a mighty.
I love it.
All hang out. All right, sorry. All right.
That's
you have anything else?
All
right, let's go on to the next episode. Episode 2 is called Falling Down.
Uh-oh.
The summary is, as a new school year finds Pacey on the verge of flunking out, Henry recruits Jack to break up with Jen. So stupid. Joey goes to work at a local yacht club. Now, this episode I didn't love as much as the first one.
I agree.
I forgot about the rich guy. He stays around a couple.
Does he? I was wondering about him.
Yeah. But did you notice Pacey had on jorts?
No.
In the beginning. I am so bothered by a straight man in jorts. I hate it so much. I don't know why. I asked Troy. He has the same aversion to men in jorts.
I didn't even notice.
Because I like when I was doing our sound bites for socials, I came across the jorts thing. And I said, Troy, I got to ask you, like, because I've never seen him in jorts in 22 years. And I said, what's your feeling on jorts? Men in jorts.
Men in jorts. It's like men at work.
I don't like it. I said, me either.
Well, of course, Troy's not going to like it.
Well, I mean, he can appreciate. I mean, yeah. Okay. So let me preface that by saying Troy is 100% attracted to women only. Right. So of course, that's why she's saying, of course.
Yeah. But because it's kind of a sexy look.
What?
Is it not
a jort?
I don't know.
Those long ass straight man jorts.
I don't mind them.
Okay. Well, that's fine. But anyway, but he can appreciate if something looks good on another man. That's true, right? I mean, he's secure in himself.
Like what looks sharp. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he can be like, ooh, that, you look nice in that or whatever straight men say. I don't know. But he's like, nah, I'm not down with that look. I was like, God, me either. Thank you for not partaking in that fashion trend. I do not like it. He's like, but I like you in jorts. Like girls look good in jorts. I'm like, see, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to gatekeep jorts, guys.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I kind of am.
I mean, they're so sexy. I don't know why. I don't know why you are.
No, look, sexy jorts are the short jorts.
Yeah.
Those are sexy. Okay. The long ass knee jorts. No.
It makes me think of what was that company, Jenko, that had like the big pants.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shorts.
Which is kind of what he had on.
Yeah, I think that's what he had on. Yeah.
I don't like a jort.
All right. I'm going to keep my eyes open for those now. I'm going to write down.
Wear them?
In the episode. So I'm not like, I didn't even notice.
Oh, I noticed immediately. So I was
notice.
Like,
yeah.
And they also, like, they're big and they're baggy and it makes Pacey look like he has no butt. What? It's true.
I missed them completely. I just can't believe I've missed this moment.
I hate jorts.
Okay.
It's in the first 5 seconds.
All right.
You go back. You'll be like, oh, those are a pair. Those are a pair of jorts.
Those are. Okay.
Look, I literally wrote a frowny face.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Gah. Pacey.
It says gah. Frowny face. That's terrible.
I know.
You really didn't
and
like
then I also did a frowny face with the making out outside of class. That's gross.
You didn't like that?
No, I don't like big French kissing at school. That's gross.
I mean, just in general, like having to see anyone do that anywhere.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that at like a wedding or something. That's an exception. Okay, everyone, you guys can French kiss at your wedding. It is okay with me. But like just generally, it's not for me. But like also if you're like that overcome with your passion, good for you.
But they're at school.
Yeah,
there's
you
rules
can be passionate at school though.
Ew.
Just because you're in a building. I mean, what's the difference?
School is smelly and like I don't know.
It is.
Yes, schools, high schools, like schools. You walk into a school, you know what I'm talking about. It smells like BO and pencils.
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
See,
you're right.
I mean, I probably had PDA when I was a kid, but like I'm not a fan of giant PDAs. I don't like that.
That's fair.
I don't like that. That's just me. It doesn't bother me if grown ass people do it wherever you want to, unless you're at a school.
Unless you're a grown ass person at a school.
Well, like
that smells like pencils.
Okay, for instance, there's places where PDA is like fine for other people. Like I don't care about it. Mm-hmm. I am gatekeeping all kinds of shit on this episode. I'm not trying to.
No jorts, no hand holding.
I'm just telling you what I like. Okay. I'm not saying there should be laws against it.
Okay,
jorts.
Well, good.
Jorts are illegal.
I'm glad you're not saying that.
Well, no, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying nobody should do this. I'm saying I just particularly don't like it. But like, if there's people out at like a big fun event and you're smooching it up at a concert or something, that's fine. I'm not going to get grossed out. But when it's at like a gym, like if you're like working out or something, that's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about it at school.
But some people
like you're outside your English class and you're overcome to French kiss. Gross.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Katie over here acting like she doesn't.
I don't care.
She's like,
I'm not bothered by the jorts or the kissing, but let me look. Is there anything that I was bothered by? Not really. But let's see as we go. I said Andy's advice on Joey's job. I thought that was an interesting conversation. When they're like walking, she's like, where they do need a waitress. Where else are you going to make that kind of money?
Okay, the yacht club.
Yeah.
Where has this been the whole time?
Right, that too. Well, I do think, or maybe it's the country club. There's somewhere that Andy and Jack talk about before that they're members of. Well, yeah, don't they have like that?
It was the country club, not the yacht club.
Yeah, you're right. That's the country club.
It was a whole different place.
Yeah, you're right. I was in my brain. I was thinking it was the same place, but
and
you're
then,
right.
Like that lady had no idea about like the one restaurant in town.
Yeah, she's like,
what's the ice house? And I'm like, I don't care how rich you are. You would know. Anyway, but yeah, you're right. That was interesting.
That was interesting. And then they've got the CD store.
Oh my God, Dawson selling his CDs. Oh, I was like, I remember doing that. They'd give you like $2.
Yes. And that's where he runs into Gretchen, yeah?
Yeah. She tells him that his parents have better music taste than him.
Yes.
Because the Grateful Dead CD.
Yeah, he's trying to get rid of that one. She's like, why are you getting rid of this one?
Are you a Deadhead?
Mm-mm.
Me either.
I know people are like really into it.
I know. I'm not into it.
No, either.
Okay. Look at that. We agreed on
that. We agreed.
All right.
And then, I loved when Jen was checking her emails.
Oh, I know.
We've talked about this before.
I know.
When like checking your email used to be like a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
When it was like, oh my gosh, who wrote me? Particularly like for me, like as friends went off to college and stuff and didn't necessarily have cell phones yet. So like an email would be, you would get it from them maybe 12 hours after they sent it and like see what they're up to, or when you figured out how to like add images to emails and stuff like that.
And it takes forever. I mean, the first time Troy deployed in 2006, that's how we communicated.
Yeah.
Was email.
Wow.
When we were lucky.
Yeah.
Because phone calls were really hard at that time. And there was no Skype or Zoom or cell phones.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't have a cell phone.
Yeah.
So it was emails. And then like I'd try to send him pictures and it would take so long to upload them. What I started doing was like every week, because Kaden was a baby, I would take pictures from the week and upload them on a CD, and mail it. Because it would get there. It was much easier to put it on a CD and then mail it than to put it in an email.
Yeah. That's wild.
So he has had, I don't know if he still has them, but he had all of these CDs and it would just have like the dates.
It'd be like 1 week's worth of pictures on a CD. I love that though. Oh, that's so creative.
Girl. Anyway.
And she's on that Blueberry iMac.
Oh, I know.
I loved it.
I know.
That laptop.
Those were like the hot thing.
They were. And so she checks her email and then Jack checks his. Oh, I know.
So I hated that part because I feel so bad for Jack. Like Henry's like, can you break up with Jen for me? Like what?
I know.
So then what's Jack supposed to do? Because he can't because he on the other side he was like trying to like make her feel better and be like, oh no, he's fine, it's fine. And then he's like, oh shit, what do I do now?
Yeah,
like that's a crappy place to be.
Very bad. And what do we think about that from Henry's perspective? Do you think he was trying to make it better for Jen, thinking
I think
he's
better
than
a teenage boy that don't know?
And he's just like, just tell her for me.
Y'all know I got broke up with on my family answering machine. So when I was a teenager.
Oh,
girl, listen.
Oh, that is something.
Class act right there.
Oh, and I loved when Jen said, she said something about, am I not good at cyber sex?
Oh, I missed that.
Jack's like, Jen, I'm sure you're a wonderful cyber sex lover.
I missed that.
Yeah. And it's in the moment where she's
looking,
she's waiting for an email from him and nothing's coming.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so then she says that. And then they switch out and Jack's checking his email after that.
I missed that. I was cooking when I was watching that.
That was really funny.
Okay, so Mitch as a guidance counselor.
I was about to say.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was like, but that's pretty on point. Like now he's a guidance counselor as a football coach, but that's pretty on point for public school.
It is.
It's like you have no qualifications but here.
And what was interesting is I was like, yeah, I can see it. Him as a guidance counselor. Maybe because these past 3 seasons up till now, he's been through a lot himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I mean, and guidance counselor is supposed to be academic, of course.
Right.
But the good ones care about the whole student, right? And like what's good for them.
And that's what he was advising.
And that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Academics and life. Yeah. So I thought that was really interesting. But then like when he tells Dawson about it, I'm like, isn't that an ethical issue?
But it was
we needed it for the storyline.
So, you know.
But I was like, you really wouldn't like talk about one of your students to a fellow student. Maybe you would.
Well, you shouldn't.
But you shouldn't. Yeah.
Oh, do you remember? Okay, so did you see how that Dawson had like the quote on his wall?
Yes.
Do you remember this was the time those first came out? Like the wall quotes. Do the vinyl, which vinyl everything now is like. But do you remember when those first got popular? And it was like this crazy.
They were everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, because you didn't have to paint it.
It was the just, vinyl like stick it up there.
Yep. I love that.
I know.
Oh, we already talked about this, but I said that house that Pacey and Gretchen look at. I said seems nice? ?
I know. Like, what are they even?
I was thinking like, oh, I could do so much with this place.
Same.
You know,
I was like, what do they mean?
Yeah.
Anyway,
I guess we were just supposed to believe that they're going to be roughing it out there. two siblings. Their hard knock life, living out here on the beach,
on the creek,
Yeah, exactly.
On the creek. Okay, so did you notice how many deep doc conversations there were this episode?
Yes,
so many.
There
were so many because it was Jen and Dawson, then it was Jen and Jack, and then it was Pacey and Joey.
Yep,
everybody had some deep doc combos.
Yep, it was crazy. There was a lot. And I like the part where towards the end, Joey's on the boat with Pacey and he hasn't told her yet about how he's like failed these classes and he may not graduate and all this stuff, but it's like weighing on him. So he's kind of being abrasive, but she doesn't know why.
Yeah.
Cause he's like bothered by all this stuff and hasn't told her, but she says something like, this is it. Aren't we excited? We're seniors, da, 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 da. And he says, she's like, don't you think that's cool? And he's like, I mean, if I had a car, I guess parking in the senior parking lot would be cool. But I was like, yeah, but that's a flex. Like that was cool to be able to do that.
We didn't have that.
Okay.
At my school because parking sucked. So.
We did, and then like now my daughter painted her parking spot. I know your son did last year.
Yeah.
And it's like basic. A whole thing. Yeah. It's like a whole thing. Yeah. I just thought that was a funny line.
Yeah, we didn't have a big enough parking lot.
Yeah. Okay.
So nobody had designated spots.
You just park wherever.
Teachers. Yeah, you just cross your fingers and hope you can find a spot because there was not enough parking per student.
Oh man. Well, it makes sense. Teachers would have spots, I guess, because they literally have to be there for work. Yeah, exactly.
Staff parking.
I wrote down Counting Crows collection. Oh, was that was
he was
Joey's?
Giving it back to Joey.
That's what it was. I thought that was kind of fun.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have anything else.
Me either. That's
I did. I have one thing at the end where she said that she called Pacey emotionally retarded. I was like, cringe.
Yeah.
That did not age well.
Well, even then, like you would have thought you would have said emotionally immature.
No, I think even then we weren't
good about it.
No.
Oof.
Yeah, we weren't good about it.
Yeah.
We should have been, but we weren't.
So first episode really, really good. Second episode was a little but I think I think it was necessary to establish now some of these storylines that we're going to be following throughout the season, whereas like the first one did that a little but was more like, what did everyone do? Who's mad at who? How are we resolving things?
Yeah.
But then the second one, it really did feel like back to business because they go back to school and now we're back in the mix.
Yep.
It's not this like weird limbo summertime anymore.
Yeah. And the writing was much better.
It was really good. I can so tell a difference already.
Yes.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about, I don't have much to say about it, but I guess it was the first episode, the two boys that Andy is showing around town.
Oh, that was a whole, okay.
Jean and Jean.
And the guy, I knew he was lying when he was like not talking. I was like, oh, he being a liar.
Yeah.
And then and she was like, oh, it's fine. I'm like, bitch, no, he just pretended to be not talking.
Right. All day.
Like
for a long time.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I didn't like that either. That was
But
weird.
also, that is some dumb like teenage shit.
Yeah, that is. And Andy's adorable. I loved her bathing suit. I love Jen's too. She had the pink one with like the yellow flowers, and then Jen had more of like a wrap and the suit and the hat. Yeah, she was really cute. But anyway, awesome. Okay, well, I guess we will soldier forward with more Dawson's Creek season 4. So if you're watching with us, let us know what you think. Or if you just don't watch and you just listen to us, that's fine too.
Which is so funny.
You will find out all the things that Danny thinks should be illegal.
I didn't say that.
I know. I'm exaggerating.
I know. Just because I don't like shorts and heavy PDA, guys. Unless you're at like Pride Fest.
Week.
If you're at Pride Fest, you have all the PDA you want.
That's what it's there for.
Work. Well, I mean, that's not what it's there for.
I mean, if you can't have PDA at Pride Fest, I guess is what I'm saying. Then where can you?
Oh, well, true. fast.
That's what I meant.
I'm fine with that. You do whatever you need to. And at Mardi Gras, there's all kinds of stuff that goes on. Not, that might need to be reined in.
You're like, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah. The things I've seen on Bourbon Street, guys. Oh, boy.
Whoa. All right.
Anyway, just don't wear jorts while you're doing it. Okay.
Don't wear jorts. I guess. But don't worry, they're not illegal.
I only like short jorts. That's what it is. It's the length of the denim. Okay. Okay. We figured out the missing puzzle piece of why I hate jorts. It has to be short jorts.
So now we want Joshua Jackson in short jorts.
Okay, I'd be okay with that.
Me too.
Well, you were okay with the long weird ones.
I like all the things that I like denim. Denim on a man. Good. Happy.
I mean, yeah, it's the length. I need the short jorts.
It's the length.
Short jorts.
To your point though, it's not proportional. There's something off about that.
Yeah.
It's
like cargo shorts.
It's not covering the whole leg.
Yeah.
But it's not showing much of the leg.
That's it.
And it's sort of like, and so then it kind of cuts off the length of the leg. Yeah. I get that.
Okay.
I get it. We figured it out. Wow. See, if we just talk long enough, there's nothing we can't solve.
That's it.
That's it. That's the answer.
Send us all your problems.
No,
please don't.
We at Danny.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you next time on our Dawson's Creek or a regular episode of Generation in Between. See you next time. Bye.
I'm so glad I figured out that jorts problem.